Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy the Kryptonian saying here, bringing you another review for One Piece Chapter 70. And this chapter right here, I want to start with the ending because, as you guys can tell, like my favorite characters in One Piece, it just keeps moving around, right? And Zoro, I love this shot of that dude, man, at the end. He says, tell him it's no ordinary suspicious character because the guys from Arlong Park, they're saying open the gate, we have a suspicious character. Look at that smile, man. He's gonna get in there, he's gonna have a moment because he's like, tell him it's no ordinary suspicious character. It's because he's known as Zoro the Pirate Hunter. This is gonna be good because when the chapter opened up, the first thing he does is he's unsheathing his sword and he's saying, hey, it looks like we got to cut our way in. Now, I know I get on Luffy for this, but the reason why I can appreciate it when Zoro does this, where it's just like, hey, let's just let our nuts hang and hope we don't get kicked in them too hard. The reason why I enjoy that is you can tell that he's just doing this for shits and giggles, like, because normally when I see Zoro, he's so serious. So when he does this, it's out of character, but it's expected. So you don't have as big of a problem with him doing it, whereas at Luffy, so much is unpredictable for me, like, so it does get on my nerves a little bit, but I enjoy it. I'm still reading One Piece past 50 chapters. I'm enjoying it. Now, the other thing about this chapter is there was a panel about midway through where I was really wondering who this woman was. See, when you look at her on the left and you look at Nami, like their designs are very close together. The only thing is, it's like their eyes look the same, but the girl on the left, she has more features that look more exotic than Nami. Like, especially when you look at the lips, like the lips and just a few things. Like, she has more ethnic features, but just looking, it's just like, yo, they look like they're related, particularly when you look at the eyes. And I was just like, oh man, I know they're related in some kind of way. And we find out that that girl is actually Nami's stepsister. So I'm really stoked for this because it confirms that this is going to be an arc where Nami gets a lot of development. This is huge because, as you guys know, she's my favorite character at this point. So I'm really, really looking forward to this. And just like the parallels in this, I'm wondering if this is something Oda is going to continuously do, kind of draw parallels and lay the foundations for him, because when you go back as far back to the Syrup Village arc where you had Kaya and Usopp and there were deeper parallels in there and they all kind of just branched off. And then when you look at the last arc where you have Sanji and you have Zeph and everything branches off, like, I mean, right here, I'm feeling like this is something that Oda's going to continuously do because I'm noticing something here because I'm like, okay, I could see somebody doing this if they're writing this. And if you look at it, Nami's stepsister saves this kid's ass twice. And just like how Nami saved Usopp, arguably you could say she saved him during the attack with Captain Kuro. But this is the thing, the stepsister saves Usopp. So I thought that was pretty cool, man. And if you guys don't know what I'm referring to the fact that when Usopp abandoned Zoro, right? Him and Johnny abandoned Zoro, and that was pretty funny when they did it. They end up on Gasa, I think that's how you say it. They end up in that village, and all the houses are turned upside down, and we find out just what the hell the Grand Line is. No wonder Luffy is gonna look at it like paradise, because the guys on the Grand Line are at the same level as these shark men that work for Arlong, and they're 10 times as strong as normal people. And that's where I had Luffy's strength at being 10 times stronger than normal. So just seeing this, if Luffy ends up fighting the Arlong guy, and it looks like it because, I mean, he's the main character, he's going to take on the big bad guy in every arc. But this looks like this might be even better than the last one, like, because I thought the last fight was probably the best. Don Krieg and Luffy. I thought that was the best one that I read. And it looks like this is going to just raise the stakes even higher, man. But just, this chapter had a nice mix of just comedy and, you know, plot progression. The pacing was really well done in this. You know, like, one thing that I really liked is after they get discovered, you know, Usopp goes from, I'm the great adventurer, Usopp, to abandoned ship. And if you look right there, Zoro is just like, I cannot believe these dudes. And right here, he even says that I'm going to kill those guys. And if you look here, Usopp is saying, forgive us, Zoro. I'll tell Luffy you died bravely. I mean, this is great. This is great. Johnny and Usopp, this is going to make for some amazing comedy. If these guys are going to continue to travel with Luffy, like, this is going to make for amazing comedy. 'Cause I thought Usopp and Luffy were going to be funny together. But this right here, and oh man, and like I could see Sanji hitting on Nami if they can get her back, because he's already perving out on him, man. Like, I'd love to be on a stranded at sea with her. Like, this is going to be good. This is going to be good, because I could see Zoro and Nami just being driven up the wall by everybody on this ship, man. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. Shit. Man, let me quit, guys. Let me quit. So my chapter question for you guys is, what stood out the most to you when you read this chapter? Was it the revelation that Nami has a stepsister? Or was it the strength feats of the Sharkmen that work for Arlong, being 10 times stronger than normal people? But guys, this is it for this review. If you liked anything I had to say, as always, comment, rate, subscribe, and share. I'll greatly appreciate it. But that's it. Thanks for watching Kryptonian.